unrelated thing, which is that there is a person in this audience who I'm not going to look at because I don't want to make them feel like called out. But there is somebody in this audience who's just watching this show with just like a bottle of Jameson at their foot. And can that person help me? Does that person have a cup? Does that person want to share?
Here.
Again, not looking. Again, I didn't. If you wanted to just sit that one out, you could have done that. You didn't have to
so much privilege
name
happening.
yourself. That was just a freebie,
Annie, and I will help.
Everybody, this is Annie, whose name
helpful.
I'm not going to forget.
You're a mansplain.
Annie.
Do you need help with that, Annie?
Are you implying that I'm disabled?
Oh, different, able. Where is? I don't see any kind of.
Annie, would you like to come up to the stage and tell us about yourself?
She's sub-hosting.
I love it.
But I like it. You can, yes, keep sub-hosting. You're doing good.
Thank you so much. Annie, come.
Annie, it would be nice to ask you a couple of questions. We haven't seen you in a while. And do you need help? Okay, there you go.
What happens when you ask?
Yeah, sure. You sit down. I'll get to you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's give a hand to Dr. Harpo. Dr. Harpo.
So, just for you keeping scores, the pro-pineapple people, much more inclusive and, like, open-minded. Like, we're clearly just, like, fuck everyone.
Yeah.
I don't mean to lump you in with me, but it's all I got.
All I'm saying is double pepperoni, bacon, and pineapple. Amazing.
I bet that sounds good. Wait, Canadian bacon or bacon?
No, bacon.
Okay, I'm on board.
I'm very glad I asked you onto the stage.
Smokiness of bacon, and then the pepperoni and the spiciness and the pineapple. Oh my god. I am a little high and drunk myself.
Okay.
I feel like more of a minority.
I always picture you as like a kind of a clean cut. Did I cause this in you? Are you just a high drunk person now because you listen to the podcast? Or?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you did not corrupt me in any way, shape, or form.
But I did take you from a walker to a cane, right? Like I cured your spinal stenosis.
Yes, that was entirely your doing, Dan.
As long as we're being scientific.
Out of the mud. I was like, oh my god, I am no longer disabled because Dan has shown me the way. Yes. Thank you.
Wait, are you disabled?
Yes, I am.
Okay, how does that work?
My spine is
doesn't.
collapsing. Yeah. I know it was hard because the last time you tried to talk to me was at South by Southwest when we couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, that was a nightmare episode. But yeah, that's for new viewers or whoever. Real Annie is like. I don't know how to qualify it, but like huge community fan, particularly of Annie's character. Had a blog how to dress like Annie. Annie dresses like this. .org.edu/Annie.
Annie's clothes.
I saw that.
Yeah. It didn't go far.
And I think at South by you had it was like a walker, right?
Yeah,
because you have spinal stenosis.
Like a cage. Yeah, I have degenerative spinal stenosis and degenerative disc disease, and now I also have arthritis in my upper spine, as well as collapsing discs in my thoraxis.
Well, you needed humbling.
Yeah.
It was the spinal stenosis was going to your head. I found myself thinking, boy, she needs to be taken down a peg. I hope she gets arthritis.
The arthritis really did it for me. It just really.
You finally thought, maybe, you know what? I should clean up my act.
Yeah.
Well, how did you go from a walker to a cane?
Because I said to myself, well, I don't like this walker.
Right.
And it was actually starting. So my arthritis was spreading up into my neck, and it was starting to spread into my shoulders. And I asked my doctor, why is that? And he said, one of the reasons that is because when you walk on a walker, you kind of have to push down on it a little bit.
Right.
And so when you're walking forward, you sort of give it this pressure, and
you're hunching forward, kind of.
Exactly.
You were using your walker as a crutch.
Right.
And they called you out on it.
It's exactly. It's like you need it to help you walk or something. So I said, "Fuck that." and which is not unlike what I said to Dan. If any of you remember that episode.
It's the same exact way she said it.
Exactly. And so I just said, okay, I'm going to start using my cane more. And so what the doctor said was, and this is probably the best thing I've ever heard in my life, was if you're going to use your cane more, you're going to have to take more pain pills. And I'm like, wait a minute, why was I not doing this sooner?
What's the downside?
Yeah.
Can my cane be one of those Christmas canes filled with the pain pills?
Right. I'm like, if I get rid of it, do I get more?
Is it a reward system?
Right.
It's like those billboards for AIDS where it says, "Would you rather wear one of these or take all these pills?" I'm like, pills?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
I'm like, was this a hard question? I've been taking one drug, and he says, oh, my doctor said, my physical medicine doctor said, oh, you could also be taking this pill, which makes you lose weight automatically. And I said, why didn't you give me that in the first place?
Why didn't she give me that in the first place?
I was like, what made you take a year to give me this? I mean, it just was unbelievable.
This one attacks your pain, but the side effects are heightened IQ,
Right.
super jumping,
And pineapples on pizza.
ability to you'll have a portable hole. It's a look it up. It's a D&D thing. A bag of holding.
Don't put them in each other.
Unbelievable.
No.
Unless you want to level a castle.
What do you
think
think,
about that from time to time.
Julie?
It
You've been awfully quiet. I'll give you 1 minute to be for or against Annie's health.
Are you done?
I'm kidding.
Be against it.
It's so easy to be negative.
Does that mean current health or eventual health?
I don't know. My joke obviously was that I'm a terrible host and I don't know what I'm doing. What do you guys think about all this war?
We got 10 minutes. It's fine.